Hello. This read is going to be for Cancer. Those of you with your sun or moon and ascending in the 4th house of Cancer. Today is June 3rd, 2018. We have the sun in Gemini. We have just had the moon in Sagittarius, which would have revealed inspirational, new, expansive desires or decisions, or how should we say, connecting to what deeper within you wants to be manifested in order to experience a more expansive, adventurous life, living experience. So let's see what the cards have to say for Cancer. Thanks, by the way, for joining me and subscribing and liking, and do please leave a comment. I love questions, or if anything I say doesn't make sense, do ask me, because I don't mind talking about it. I love talking about it. Okay. Call in spirit energy. I invite in the high vibrational spirits energy to come and assist with this read. And just make sure I'm lined up. Am I lined up here? Yep, it looks good. Temperance. Aha, Lovers for Cancer. And then we get the 3 of Swords at the end, but we'll pull clarifiers on that. And my card reads are always positive because we are always progressing towards the positive. And the cards are always helping us towards our higher self and our highest destiny, and are trying to pull us towards our best versions of ourselves. So it looks to me like for Cancer, we have, first thing I do, I run workshops, so if you're interested, do email me if you want to join. But the first thing I notice in this read is the major arcanas, and the first thing I see, and I have the divine section of my read. I do the situation, the thinking, that what the divine wants you to know, and then the outcome. So in this read, what lands in the divine section is the Lovers. So, looks like there's going to be tremendous clarity. And so I'm going to look at the major arcanas. I see Judgment, Lovers, and Temperance. So, let's start from the very beginning. So what does that tell me? That there's going to become new clarity around a divine partnership that has been needing balancing or time taken in order to arrive at. So, let's now look at the whole read. 10 of Wands is about burdens and challenges and turning in. Now I always have union in the middle of the read. So turning into the self. So it looks to me like the Cancer have taken on the burden of self-union and turning away their attention on the outer relationship, or turn their focus away from what they've been waiting for in their heart, and put their mind into their money, into financial, home, abundant expansion through divine clarity, gain. So in other words, it's been challenging and difficult for the Cancer, and I think Cancer have been kind of struggling up the hill with this for a while. But it seems to me that they have done it. And something that has long been waiting for has developed tremendous clarity around, that a divine love partnership involving tremendous heartbreak and pain. So let's take another look at that. So clarity will be achieved, knowledge, consciousness will be gained, decisiveness of who exactly their divine partner is, despite the disappointments. So in other words, for the Cancerian in this read, they're going to discover that the divine partner comes often with pain. However, the pain clearly indicates the level of pain, and so we get clarity around this coming from both sides. We get divine clarity because this card, the Judgment, is divine clarity. So we're really looking at some sore pain here, and we've got, so to me it's saying something that the Cancer have long been waiting for, that has required the Cancer to balance into their heart space more, to balance into knowing their heart, to sort of, I want to say, be in isolation, because there she is in isolation. Should take a moment to show you the card. Gaining her own center, right, with divine guidance and connecting with the divine in order to recenter, reestablish equilibrium. The King of Swords is always somebody who makes very clear decisions, is very clear-headed, very decisive. It is the air energy. It is the energy of Gemini right now, with the Sun in Gemini, of complete clarity. It is a man in his full knowing. And then we come into what divine wants us to know about this and what this is about, and it is about divine partnership. And then we have this outcome. So I'm going to pull a clarifying card on the Three of Swords here, so we can see. I hope I'm loud enough. Trying to find a balance. My last videos were too low, and then I started really yelling because I was afraid I was. And now my sister says, your videos are, you're really, I prefer it when you're not so loud. Okay, so I'm pulling out a clarifier on this, and I get the Hang In There card, the Seven of, we're going to pull one more. So yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. So this relationship, the Cancerian has really done what it's taken, what is needed to be done in order for the materialization of this divine partnership. And for the Cancerian, it isn't to turn into the relationship, it's to turn away from the relationship and into focus on their expansive mission, their own abundance, because you see, this is internal balancing, this is the heart space, so this is internal balancing needed to happen for the Cancerian by turning more into her money world. Because for Cancers, they're so heart and watery and receptive and soft and homey, that it is the alter more balancing motion for the Cancer, is to become more empowered, financially focused, and become more into their abundance and money world rather than their heart and love world. And so that is developing, that little shift in balance for the Cancerian is really gaining tremendous divine connection and knowledge of the purpose of the disappointments involved in the clarity now achieved around divine partnership and what and who is your divine partner. In other words, the disappointments involved around the divine relationship, Cancerians are gaining clarity by having left focus on the relationship and focusing on their money, are realizing that that's the purpose of the divine partnership, was to empower them, was to bring them to a place of power in order to be a materializer, to alchemize better. Whew, that was fun. All right. I am going to pull the Wisdom of the Tao Oracle cards by Mei Yin Lu. I really enjoy this deck. So let's see what card is coming for Cancer. So yeah, there's the Magician, the Materializer, the Alchemist, the one who can master all the elements, earth, wind, fire, water. And you know, Cancer, in order to alchemize more, we have to master our earth doing energies more, our Tauran energies, our financial, money. Sage. There's the picture. I'm going to read it. It says, life is a challenging, exciting, and rewarding journey. You are here to learn from your personal experiences and to teach and inspire others. With each step and lesson, you joyfully gain wisdom and develop skills to understand yourself and the plight of others, enlighten others to pay it forward. There we go. Sage right next to this. And then I guess I can say one thing about the Six of Pentacles is reciprocation, give and take, from a place of empowerment. So in other words, from the Cancerian being more in their balanced, having balanced out and cleared out heart imbalances, which is going to be fears. Balancing always revolves fears. The Cancerian have been able to pull out, take on the burden, take that burden. It was hard for Cancer to take the burden to focus in on their finances and to be more materialistic and to be more the opposite of what we are, because I'm Cancer rising, and to gain clarity about the pains and the heartbreaks and what it did to you. It made you stronger. It made you, empowered you to be able to be someone who can be in a divine harmonious union, in an ability with the ability to give. Amen, Cancer. Good for you. Thank you so much for letting me do this read for you. I hope it brings you clarity, confidence, and faith. Thank you.